We've just come from the emergency summit called by the First Minister regarding the refugee crisis. In the room, I don't know about you, Salah, I felt a great sense of urgency and momentum that we have an opportunity to act and we need to act now. And there was a great deal of enthusiasm in the room to move forward from this talking to actually doing something. Scotland has great capacity and great compassion. We need to harness that and move. The time is really now.
I agree with this. I think also it expressed the mood of the public community, and I know our community, some people have started already collecting donations and presents and gifts and things to take to the refugees who are halfway in Europe. But this meeting is the good way of doing it, where we can work together, government, churches, mosques, local authorities, NGOs, etc., to make use of all our experiences, all our backgrounds into this. So I hope that kind of coordination works, and then it becomes really effective and could be a good step for the future and continuation of this kind of work together.
I think one of the things that was obvious is that this is not something that is just going to go away. This is a long-term issue and one that we have to have a long-term strategy for. So there was a great deal of expertise and insight around that table from third sector organizations, from charities, from government. I think the key is going to be not just housing people, but homing people, welcoming them into our communities, and that's going to take a lot of coordination. So it was early doors today, but it was a good start.
Apart from this, what we're really looking at is how do we accommodate these people, meaning accommodate them in living with us in this country, and how we look after them and learn from the lessons of the past, because sometimes in the past we put people in areas where it's not suitable for them, or put them in areas where it's segregated from the rest of the community, for example. These people need jobs to be effective and to be integrated in the society, because without jobs they will still be sort of different and looked down at. But at the moment we need to do something very quick and very solid for these people who are mainly refugees. But that's not the important point. They are human beings like us, and we want to be with them and they with us.
Yeah. And I think there was a big hesitation to play that numbers game, to say there's a magic number, and when we reach that number, we've done our job and we can stop. I think this is a crisis and you've got to be brave. And compassion seems to increase capacity. So I think Scotland's got a great deal of assets, and we will cope if we let compassion be the leader. Yeah. And I mean, around the table you had all of the party leaders, you had many faiths, you had third sector organizations and charities, so you had an incredible group of people around that table. And I think what it said to us is that this crisis is about all of us, and it's going to take all of us to help solve it. I hope that we will stop talking, move from talking about helping and get to helping, put our morals, our money where our morals are, and be the welcoming community that we say that we are, and open our arms and our hearts and our spirits to our brothers and sisters who are struggling in ways we can scarcely imagine.